Morning, Gaffer. You're normally doing a lot more exciting things than talking to me on a Saturday morning, but how are things?
Yeah, good, Dan. Yeah, different week, different lead up, different build up, but excited. Today and tomorrow's two important days for us. I'm really looking forward to the Monday night football, Sky Monday night football. How good's that?
Very good. Just going back to the start of the week, obviously we haven't spoken to you since the Newport game, which we were in the stands for. What do you think about that performance?
Yeah, no, they were great. It was excellent. And I think that the team that was out there is an established League One team, if you like. A couple of youngsters in there, and a couple of youngsters made the debuts late on, the substitutes. But again, that's what we want and that's what we needed. Them lads, as I've said to you before, got a fully fit squad of 23 players, which is pleasing. It is more headaches for me, but that's what we want. And when the lads put in a performance like they did on Tuesday night against Newport, it gives you more room for thought, and that I've got to make sure that I picked the best selected team for Monday night.
I was going to say that it's not just a fully fit squad, but actually it's pretty well in form all the way down. There are a number of excellent performances. It must be really, really difficult to pick just 11 of them.
Do you know what? It's a good difficult though, Dan. I say to the boys in there that I want to be able to pick the best team. But I have the best squad that I think I can pick any of them. Yeah, you have to put the players who are in there on merit, the players who are working hard, the players who are scoring goals, the players who are playing the right brand and what we want, and the results that have come with that. But then when you see the boys put in performance like they did, not one of them didn't try, not one of them didn't put up maximum effort in. The running stats was exceptional, which we've demanded now in every game, that they need to be over a certain standard, because when they are over a certain standard, 9 times out of 10 you win games of football. So yeah, it is going to be tough for me, but I have to make sure that I make the right decisions. At the moment they're going okay, and the lads are aware of that, but they've got to make sure they're ready when called upon.
Obviously the Sky Sports crew have already arrived over the weekend, starting to set everything up, but are you excited to showcase what your team and Plymouth Argyle is about on Monday?
I am, yeah. Obviously it's nice when Sky are here, and we appreciate them coming, because it is a big thing for us coming all the way down to Plymouth to showcase. But I think the good thing is that a lot of people are talking about us, of how we play, our brand, our style. The home park's been a fortress of late since last January, which we want to continue. It's no coincidence they want to come and see that. But yeah, we want to showcase our ability of what we've got and our philosophy and our style of play, but we don't want to come away from it because the cameras are here. We want to make sure that we stick to what we're doing and what's been getting us success, and we'll certainly do that.
Obviously, I guess the excitement of the TV here is offset by the fact that a game against Portsmouth in the form that we're in would have been a really packed out stadium. Yeah. So that must be a shame for you.
Yeah, it is, and I keep going on about it. I try and blank it out, because I know it gets me down a bit knowing that they're not going to be here, because we want them here, and it probably gets the 20,000 or 20,000 that can fit into the ground whenever they can. Plymouth Argyle fans that they're distraught over it, and they want to get back as quick as they possibly can. But in terms of it being a dockside derby and playing Portsmouth, fair play to them. They would have been here in their numbers also, and it would have been bouncing, wouldn't it? It would have been nice. But unfortunately there'll be a lot of empty seats again. But what we've got to do is we can't have no distractions with that. Yeah, the lads are aware that there's not going to be no fans in until told otherwise, and we've just got to make sure we do our talking on the football pitch.
It must be coming up to sort of nearly half of the time that you've been a manager that fans have been sort of locked down and away from the stadium. But you must feel, and some of the players obviously will have still never played in front of our fans, which is odd. But you must feel that connection. Obviously, this week we put out the season ticket refund offer, and brilliant. Almost everybody said, "No thanks, keep the money, keep doing what you're doing." That must be a massive boost for you to know that support, a lot of that is down to what the football team are doing, isn't it? Yeah,
and look, we appreciate that from the bottom of my heart, and my staffs and the players. We certainly do, and we thank you for it, because it's massive and it goes a long way. I said, the chairman, we've got a fantastic chairman who plows a lot of money in, him and his wife and his family, but they can't keep doing it. And we've got to get money and revenue from other places, and with the season tickets and 97%, and I think they'd be 100%, won't they? I think maybe one or two might have not put the forms in at certain times, or said they can keep it and haven't contacted us. But in terms of what the fans are about, yeah, they do see it, they're excited. From the feedback you tell us how exciting they are, and people who you see on the streets and the roads, and because they see what we're trying to achieve here, and it is something special we're trying to achieve. So without their help and without their commitment, then that wouldn't be possible. So we do thank them for it.
One of the kind of peculiar things, I guess, about being a manager of a football club that's so far away from everywhere else is that rivalries can span almost, half the country. So we would consider Portsmouth a rival, but they're nearly 200 miles away. You're aware of that, aren't you? You're aware of the significance to our fans.
Yeah, definitely. I'm certainly aware of it. Since I was told after the Exeter game, I didn't take it too strongly. But again, that was a small mistake on my behalf. I don't think I've made too many. But in terms of Portsmouth and the Dockside derby, yeah, we are aware of it. Whether it's 160 miles, 190 miles, whatever it is away, it's a derby that these fans want to win, and we're no different. But what we have to do is you have to respect Kenny Jacker and his team and the football club, because they are a terrific football club. Where hopefully I can say this terrific fan base are same along with us. Yeah, it is a derby, but what we've got to do is we've got to make sure we worry about what we do, and we won't be taking Portsmouth lightly, as long as they won't be taking us lightly neither.
It's the team with one of the best home records in the division against a team with one of the best away records. What are you expecting from them on Monday night?
Stop it on a 0-0. There's goals for us and not so much them. But again, it just shows the respect. We have to respect Portsmouth and what they are and what they're doing and how they go about the business. Yeah, they had a bit of a slow start from where they were last season. The expectations are massive at Portsmouth. Yeah, our expectations are high, but we have to play them down a bit because we're the new boys in the league. But what we certainly don't do is we certainly don't fear them. We'll respect them and go toe to toe with them because we have to, and that's the way we play. But hopefully it's an exciting game for the Sky viewers, and more importantly for our fans to get excited about.
In terms of fitness and availability, obviously without Luke, who played for Wales under 21s last night, Lewis McLeod's on his way back, isn't he? And Gaz is still some way off. Apart from that, are we
all fit? Yeah, so I think when they're back, we'll probably have a 24 or 25 man squad, which will be even tougher. But no, Gaz Sawyer's out walking now. He'll be doing a bit of jogging, I think, this week. Lewis McLeod missed a few days because he weren't quite well. So we had to shut him down, do all the right protocols, but he's fine now, so he'll be back on the grass. And obviously Luke's who's away on international duty. So other than that, all fit and ready to go.
Well, good luck picking the team on Monday, Gaffer, and good luck.
Cheers, mate, thanks.